Rhys Beaumont, a convicted paedophile who had sex with a 14-year-old schoolgirl at a drugs den and who was convicted in 2017 of 2 counts of sexual activity with a child, has been allowed to enter a primary school, making regular visits to the playground and attending school sports day at Griffin Primary School in Hull, because the judge failed to prohibit him from doing so. Even though Rhys Beaumont was placed on the sex offenders register for life, Judge David Tremberg failed to make restrictions on him entering schools, so he was free to attend pickups and drop-offs, as well as school events as a dad at the primary school. As you can imagine, many parents were outraged and disgusted, whilst others have, or at least didn't have, any idea about Beaumont's past. A parent with a young daughter at the school said, "I've known since April about this man's sex offending history, and the school is fully aware as well. As a mother, I am absolutely sickened and disgusted that he is allowed near young children, especially when no parents were informed. To me, there isn't that much difference between a 14-year-old and an 11-year-old girl, so we feel as though our children aren't being safeguarded." Despite a lot of parents voicing their concerns, the school has not reassured us at all or acted on our concerns. They told us that he has every legal right to be there, and even allowed him to film sports day like any other parent. School should be one of the safest places for kids. Well, yeah, it should be, yes, but as with any other profession where people in positions of authority have regular contact with young children or vulnerable people, it is never as safe as we would like it to be as parents. A spokesperson from Venn Academy Trust, of which Griffin Primary School is a part of, said, "Safeguarding is always a high priority at Griffin Primary School. We work in partnership with the local authority and their safeguarding team, the police and other outside agencies. I want to reassure you that whenever we are made aware of any concerns, we always take advice from those agencies and put steps in place to ensure that we are keeping pupils safe." The school and Hull City Council then confirmed they have investigated the case as a safeguarding issue. Local MP Carl Turner from East Hull said he had been contacted by concerned parents and believes that the convicted predator and sex offender should be banned from entering the school grounds. A move, it's understood, that the school have taken by restricting Beaumont's access to the school grounds. Carl Turner said, "Safeguarding our children is of paramount importance to me and my constituents that have children in schools. I was recently contacted by a large number of concerned parents about an issue at the school that they thought was a safeguarding issue. They had attempted to resolve the issue, but to no avail. I am delighted to say that after my intervention, the matter is now resolved, hopefully to the complete satisfaction of parents of Griffin Primary School. I would like to thank again the perseverance of parents that came to me and the school for bringing a common sense resolution to this matter." Now, how on earth can a court order for a convicted pedo with a lifelong membership to the sexual offenders register not include restrictions on entering schools? I don't necessarily think this is a school issue per se, although if parents have known since April, then the school should have acted immediately. But rather I think this is an issue for the courts and their failure to restrict this cretin's access to anywhere. There may be vulnerable young people, schools, parks, swimming pools, etc. I mean, it's not exactly rocket science and is a failure I would expect more from a magistrate who has no training rather than a Crown Court judge who simply should have known better. I might even be inclined to investigate other cases that Judge David Tremberg has presided over and check the restrictions set for other offenders. You know, just to be on the safe side.